Hey y'all, welcome back to the Booze Budget, aka my spooky corner of YouTube. Today we are cash stuffing $300. It has been a minute because the whole last week I've had some health issues and doctor's appointments I was trying to take care of, and we'll see how that goes further down the road. But basically last week, if I wasn't working, I was dead asleep pretty much. From the few videos that I did watch last week, I noticed a bunch of people were having bad weeks or unfortunate things happen. So I hope that wasn't y'all, and if it was, I really hope your week does get better. Because no good weeks are not fun. And it is officially a fall season, y'all. The only reason why I say that is because it's officially busted lip season for me. We're gonna do a 10. Four fives and perfect. So yeah, a reason why I say it's officially fall, sorry, I can't talk and count, it won't happen, is that means it's busted lip season for me. So my tip on how to beat busted lips is to exfoliate your lips at least like maybe once a week. Because if there's too much dead skin, any hydrating chapstick you put on is pretty much going to go to the dead skin and not actually the lip. So yeah, that's my tip of this week. And probably the last tip I'll ever give out because I am definitely not a beauty guru. That being said, you should also probably hydrate, but I guess I can't say much because I'm definitely not hydrating, as there's Baja Blast in my cup and not water like there should be. Alrighty. We'll figure that out later. Actually, wait. Okay. Recount. Perfect. By the way, guys, as usual, I apologize for my Michael Myers breathing. Allergies have hit really hard, and with everything going on, life has been a struggle. And apparently my breathing is deciding to expose me on that. So our next one is going to be our future binder, which I did get a new binder. So I did reorganize these. So this will be like my 3 months expenses because I do want to work on that. Aren't these cute? I got these off of Etsy. Same envelopes, I just needed labels. So these will be priorities I want to work on starting next year for 2023, but I want to put myself into the habit already, so I'm not worried about it. And it's kind of something that's just easier. As it goes along. Actually, I'm gonna do these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are extra. I haven't decided what I want them to be or if I'm just gonna leave them as extra. So they're just there until I either decide on labels. So yeah. Anyway, this is what the inside looks like. This one's not getting stuffed, but I want to give y'all a little tour of her. So we have a little ghosty. And this is pretty much low priority, mostly pertains to just me and things I want to do and want. Some of these are kind of important, but this one's mainly a just kind of me / low priorities. And Mustang herself, high priorities. She got some new envelopes, and guess who finally got their envelope? Where is she at? Highway did. And yes, I do call my sister Highway because she is short, and pretty much, yeah, there's a Highway we have here that matches her height, so I jokingly call her Highway. Right. Babies has a 77, and I did take out my trackers because I ain't got no time for paid actors who don't do nothing but look cute. So I did take those out. And I figured that is just what's best for now. Until I'll probably actually be tracking in a journal because I feel like that might actually be easier for me to look at for all balances, because I hate looking at 10 million different things. And it's much easier to update in a notebook to see what's came out and what goes in than the trackers themselves, in my opinion. Alright, so I did have to use this, so I owe it 240 before I can start coloring. And that's after this that's got added. Because we were at 650, 640? I think it was 640 actually. So I owe it 240 after this, and that won't be no big deal. It'll get there. Our goal is to have 1,000 by January, and I'm going to make it happen. I don't care what the universe says, it's gonna happen. Alright. For our challenge binder, we did make some edits around on here too. So I got more challenges, but I decided to put all the Ghostface ones with this one, and this is the new one I got because I couldn't help myself. I also got this one, and I matched it with this envelope, and yeah, just matched them. I also got this one, which is the TheSassyMysticShop Gothbaby one, and it was just too cute to not pass up. And this is the challenge that is getting love this week because it hasn't gotten any. And yeah, I've already colored the ones that I will be doing because I know I'm gonna have to read this since it's been a minute. And these are all the ones that I need to read, since we'll be putting $50 in there. Okay, so kind of like the backstory again. We're a new detective, and a doctor and a nurse were shot on another floor earlier in the day. So one of the psych patients escaped, and then, as I said, they stabbed, not shot, they stabbed the nurse and doctor on another floor. Nurse didn't make it, and the doctor's in critical condition, and you're unable to speak to the doctor, and there's no record of the psych patient and the nurse isn't an employee of the hospital. The patient refuses to speak to anyone except the doctor, but you're not sure the doctor will make it. So I'm sorry if that was cut, but yes, this is the challenge. And our clue from last week was you find the doctor's personal cell phone in their locker and there's no missed calls. So doctor ain't got no social life apparently. So these are the new clues. The doctor is married, no one knows the doctor personally, and the emergency contact listed just keeps ringing. So they can't get a hold of their partner. The psych patient's intake form is found and they were omitted by the brother. So new patient and the brother brought them in. The nurse has no ID and is dressed in scrubs. And their phone is password protective. So they can't check the nurse to identify who they are. And we already know the nurse is not an employee. So that kind of helps us a little bit further. These are day 2 clues that we started since we are putting 50. And I did the big ones. You tell the patient the doctor's alive, but the nurse didn't make it. He tells you his wife is a liar. So I'm wondering if the wife is like, you need to go to the hospital. I don't know if maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was the brother, I don't know. You're able to view the nurse's body and you recognize the face from the security footage. Which, I mean, if the nurse was there, wouldn't you think we would recognize it? I still feel like maybe it's the brother if they're the one who got intook, but who knows? We're going to try to finish that maybe next week, along with the other challenge, because this is only a $100 challenge, and now it has 60, so we're almost done with it. If you've made it this far, what is your favorite fall scent? I personally like, it was last year's season, or last year's scent for Bath and Body Works. That was the ghost one. It was like an apple scent, and I need to pick that up, but I'll get that in a minute. It's an apple scent, and they matched, I think, with like the candy spiced one for this season, and to me it smells really good. If you don't have a favorite fall scent, what is your favorite winter or summer scent? If you have one, usually fall scents are really good, but some people don't like it, so we gotta cater to everyone here. Ooh, I am so sorry for that. But yeah, that was the stuffing for this week, so I'll see y'all next week. Bye.